A somewhat unusual issue that often arises in our injury claims is what happens if I reject a settlement offer. So what happens in most cases, whether it's a car accident, a dog bite, a slip and fall, medical negligence, at some point we're going to tell the defendant that we want a certain amount of money. Oftentimes a defendant will just make what's called a settlement offer. They'll offer to pay us a certain amount of money. Regardless of who makes the first move, whether it's me through a demand or them through an offer, eventually an insurance company is going to make a settlement offer. So as an example, I might tell an insurance company that I want $400,000. They might come back to me and offer me $50,000. I might then say I'll take $300,000, and they might say we'll give you $100,000. In between that $100,000 and $300,000, there's $200,000 of difference, and eventually clients and insurance companies will get closer together. Now, at some point, an insurance company will say, I'll give you, let's say, $200,000. That's the final offer. That's my final offer. And people want to know what happens if I reject that settlement offer. And like so many things in the law, the answer is it depends. It depends on a lot of things. It depends on how strong your case is. It depends on how good your damages are. It depends on how much insurance the other person has. It depends on what stage of litigation you are in. So, and I guess I should say it also depends on what you want. So, starting with that, if what you really want is $500,000 and a defendant or an insurance company has told you that they'll pay you $200,000, it's not going to make much sense for you to go back and say that you'll take $495,000. On the other hand, if you go back and say, I appreciate your $200,000 offer, I'm happy to settle your case for my case for $205,000, you've got a much better chance of getting that extra $5,000. Technically speaking, if somebody makes you an offer and you reject it, that offer's no good. That offer's no good. Because when you're talking about demands and offers and settlement negotiations, even though you may have a negligence or a tort claim, you rear-ended me, you broke my arm, the contract negotiation or the settlement negotiation is contractual in nature. They make you an offer. If you accept that offer, you have a contract in a sense. That agreement can be enforced. I offered you $200,000, you accepted it. If you back out later, that insurance company can go into court and ask a judge to enforce the settlement agreement. Along those same lines, if somebody offers you $200,000 and you reject it, that offer, technically speaking, is either no good or can be revoked by the insurance company. As a practical matter, that may not happen too often. As a practical matter, if they offered you $200,000 and you said you wanted $205,000, most insurance companies will say, we'll give you the $200,000. They don't say, our offer was revoked at the moment that you came back at $205,000. But technically they could. So the part of being a successful attorney, part of being able to represent people competently, is being able to know whether you should reject a settlement offer, why you should reject a settlement offer, what number you should go back at, if at any, or whether you should just walk away. But in terms of what happens if I reject a settlement offer, Technically speaking, the insurance company or defendant could withdraw that offer. In practicality, you will continue negotiating. If you have questions, you want to discuss settlement offers that you're looking at accepting, you can always give us a call.